The platform lights were fading out as morning climbed the rails. A paper cup warmed both my hands while cold air filled my lungs. The train rolled slowly past the tracks without a single sound. The sky turned pale above the town and quiet settled down. First light, cool breeze on the morning platform. The day begins, soft blue sky on metal rails. Your memory walks beside me like a calm step in the air. A woman read the daily news. A child kicked at the stones. The speaker hummed a distant hum, then drifted back to low. The thought about the way you waved before the train had come, and how the smallest moments stay longer than they should. Cold rail, warm breath, slow time, soft steps on the morning platform. The sky grows wide, your quiet voice still by my side. The train moves on, the day begins, but something gentle still remains.
You catch me staring from across the wooden table. Pretend you don't notice, but your smile says you're able. The sunlight hits your cheek in the softest way,
And I forget every word I was trying to say.
you're leaning closer when you pass me the spoon. Your fingers brush mine and the whole cafe feels like June.
We play this game, but we both know the score.
This flirty little dance, what I'm living for.
No need to
Say it loud, we both can feel the spark. Stealing glances, stealing smiles across the room. Every secret look turns into something new. We don't say I like you, but we both know it's true. This sweet flirty love feels so good with you. Stealing glances, you're my favorite view. Let the coffee get cold, let the world pass us by. I could steal these moments with you until the sun says goodbye. Stealing glances, stealing smiles across the room. Every little touch makes my heart bloom. We don't say I like you, but we both know it's true. This sweet flirty love is the best thing I ever knew. Stealing glances, stay and steal them with me too. First light slips through the cafe window slow. It paints your face in the softest golden glow. I watch you stir your coffee with that quiet smile, and suddenly the whole day feels worthwhile. No heavy words, no plans we need to make. Just this morning light and the peace we create. Your presence next to me is all I really need. This gentle start is everything. with you, this is where I belong. First light with you, first light with you, first light with me. Every breath we share is pure serenity. Thank you for the warmth, thank you for the day. With you right here, I found my way. First light with you, stay and shine with me.
You walked in with April on your sleeve, cherry colors in your hair, and the whole room changed so lightly, like the season found us there. Cups were cooling on the counter, afternoon was drifting gold. You said nothing, but your silence turned the air to something close. I don't need to name the feeling, I don't need to chase the spark. It was there between the windows and the dark. April on your sleeve, sunlight in your eyes, like the kind of quiet beauty that arrives and never tries. April on your sleeve, warmth I can't explain. You made ordinary hours outside. Petals cross the sidewalk like a letter set afloat, and the city wore a softness in the collar of your coat. We were only there a moment, just two shadows in the glow, but the way you held that stillness made the whole day move more slow. Some things never ask for meaning, some things never need a name. They just settle in the memory and remain. April on your sleeve, sunlight in your eyes, like the kind of quiet beauty that arrives and never tries. April on your sleeve, warmth I can't explain. You made ordinary hours bloom and breathe again. Maybe love begins in passing, in a room, a glance, a tune, in the way the spring can find you in a single afternoon. April on your sleeve, sunlight in your eyes, like the kind of quiet beauty that arrives and never tries. April on your sleeve, warmth I can't explain. You made ordinary hours bloom and breathe again. Cherry light along the doorway, and your name I never knew. Street lights trembling on the avenue. The night keeps breathing and I turn to you. I was walking through the silence with a heart that wouldn't rest. Every answer felt too distant, every feeling second guessed. Then you reached into the quiet like you knew just where to start, and the smallest touch between us lit a fire through the dark. I don't need the world to speak, I don't need the stars feels so much like love. Closer than the moonlight, closer than my fear. You are in the spaces where the dark disappears. Closer than the moonlight, steady as the sea. When the whole world drifts away, you stay with me. Now the city feels softer when your shadow walks with mine. Even all the broken hours seem to fall back into line. There's a calm in how you hold me, like a place I've always known. And for the first time in forever, I don't feel alone. I don't need a perfect word, I don't need to understand how your heart found mine so gently, like it always had a plan. Closer than the moonlight, closer than my fear. You are in the spaces where the dark disappears. Closer than the moonlight, steady as the sea. When the whole world drifts away, you stay with me. If tomorrow comes unspoken, if the sky forgets to shine, I will still believe in something if your hand stays close to mine. Maybe love is not a thunder, maybe love is just this glow. Something tender, something certain, something only we can know. Closer than the moonlight, closer than my fear. You are in the spaces where the dark disappears. Closer than the moonlight, steady as the sea. When the whole world drifts away, you stay with me. Streetlights trembling on the avenue. The night keeps breathing and I turn to you.
A small blue umbrella by the door, drops of rain along the floor. Your coat's still cool from outside air. You shake the weather from your hair. The cafe hums in low soft voices, cups and spoons and distant sound. You sit beside the fogged up window while the gray sky settles down. The rain keeps falling, but we stay warm. Small blue umbrella, rain in the street. Your quiet face across from me. The whole day blurs, the room stays bright, and everything feels soft tonight. Trace the lines upon the wood. You ask me what I'm thinking of. I say nothing much, just this is good. A bus goes by in silver water. The sign outside begins to glow, and in the hush between our talking, time forgets to move at all. Wet pavement, small blue umbrella. this cold night, you tonight. Small blue umbrella by the door.
The laundromat was almost empty, blue light humming overhead. The dryer turned behind the counter, slow and warm and red. You came in with a canvas bag and rain still on your sleeve. Set your coins down in your palm and stood next to me. The girl behind the folding table looked half asleep and smiled. Outside the traffic moved in lines, but in here time was mild. No one said much. The air was warm in the laundry soap evening. Everything felt clean. Your quiet face, the turning wheels, the softest kind of scene. In the laundry soap evening, I stood there by your side, and for a little while the world was still and easy in my mind. You asked me if Machine 4 always shook that way. I laughed and said it did sometimes on colder, rainy days. You tucked your hair behind one ear and looked down at the floor, like maybe small talk could be enough, and maybe I wanted more. My shirt hung warm across my arm. The room smelled fresh and plain, and in that little ordinary place I forgot about the day. No bright spark, no wild surprise, just your soft soap evening. Everything felt slow. Your steady eyes, the folded cloth, the quiet after work. In the laundry soap evening, I'd stayed a little late for one more minute in that gentle room where nothing felt too heady. Bicycle bells beyond the square, warm wind moving through thin leaves. A bakery door keeps opening, letting out sugar and steam. Two school kids race the corner light. A dog pulls loose against its lead, And somewhere just above the rooftops, April shakes out all its green. Nothing urgent in the distance, nothing heavy in the noon. Just a day that keeps unfolding like a tune. And soft branches overhead light all through the street. Everything the season touches turns a little sweet. Soft branches overhead moving with the sky. And the world feels easy when the warm wind passes by. Slow spring turning through the town, lifting every tired shoulder, setting it down. A newspaper lifts from someone's hand, then settles by a painted chair. Petals catch along the curbside, then vanish into air. A vendor wipes the glass in circles, sun runs gold across his sleeve. And all at once the afternoon feels larger than I need. Soft branches overhead light all through the street. Everything the season touches turns a little sweet. Soft branches overhead moving with the sky. And the world feels easy when the warm wind passes by. Maybe joy is never louder than a city breathing light, than a doorway left half open to the bride. Soft branches overhead light all through the street. Everything the season touches turns a little sweet. Soft branches overhead moving with the sky. And the world feels easy when the warm wind passes by. I woke up to the sunlight painting patterns on the wall. Another ordinary day, but somehow it feels like all. You're not even here yet, I already feel your trace. In the way the coffee smells and the quiet in this place. No grand moment, just this simple truth I know. Thank you for the light that finds me every day. Thank you for the warmth that never walks away. Even when the sky is gray, you stay inside my heart. Thank you for the light that makes me who I am. The way you listen when I don't know what to say. The way you smile and turn my darkest clouds to May. I never knew that love could feel this calm and true, until I found a home that looks a lot like you. I don't need the stars, I don't need the sea, just this quiet thank you every day from me. Thank you for the light that finds me every day. Thank you for the love that lights my every way. Even when the world feels heavy, you make it feel okay. Thank you for the light, I'm grateful every day.
buckets of flowers on the side street. Daisies, tulips, pale pink stems. A woman sweeping near the doorway, morning drifting over them. He stopped to touch a branch of lilac, then turn and laugh at something small. I only catch the end of it, but somehow that is all. The wind is light, your step is slow. Side street flowers, open wide, colors spilling into the light. You walk beside me, easy and true, and spring feels close because of you. A little truck rolls past the market. Someone waves from down the lane. The city looks less hard this morning, softened by the recent rain. You hold a paper bag of oranges. The scent moves lightly through the air, and every plane and passing minute feels better with you there. No bright spark, no sudden start, just petals and a quiet heart. Side street flowers, fresh and bright, turning corners into light. You walk beside me, calm and new, and spring feels near because of you. Side street flowers in your hands. Curtains move in quiet waves. Sunlight climbs the chair. Somewhere in the fading day, a soft song fills the air. The kettle hums a low note. The clock forgets to rush. A little cup beside me and a room made out of hush. The floor is warm with daylight. The walls are pale and still, and all the scattered parts of me begin to soften here. I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign. Something in this gentle hour is teaching me to unwind. Stay in this soft day, stay in this light. Let the quiet hold me to the edge of night. Stay in the soft day, stay a little more, with the piano breathing and the shadows on the floor. The guitar moves like water, the brush groove drifts behind. A tender kind of rhythm for a tired and open mind. I trace a line on paper, then let the whole thing be. Some afternoons were only made for breathing slowly free. Nothing needs correcting, nothing needs to prove. Somehow all the smallest things are enough to get me through. Stay in this soft day, stay in this light. Let the quiet hold me to the edge of night. Stay in this Stay in this soft day, stay in this light. Let the quiet hold me till the edge of night. Stay in this soft day, stay a little more. With the piano breathing in the shadows on the floor. Curtains move in quiet waves, sunlight leaves the chair. Somewhere in the evening now, the soft song still is there. The trees were new, the sky was pale, a softer blue above the street. You walk beside me without sound, and spring moved lightly at our feet. A flower stand, a passing bus, a little dog across the road. You tucked your hands inside your coat and smiled into the afternoon. No one knew how bright it felt. There is spring between us, in the air, in the light, in the small way you turn when you hear me call your name. There is spring between us, nothing loud, nothing wild, just a quiet kind of warmth, staying with me all the while. You stopped to tie your hair back slow. The breeze kept moving through the trees. Petals landed on your sleeve and disappeared so easily. We took the longer way around, past little shops and folding chairs. The world was simple for a while, and I was glad that you were there. Not a spark, not a flame, just a day that slowly changed. There is spark, not a flame, just a day that slowly changed. There is spring between us, in your smile, in the street, in the soft and open sky, and the space you leave for me. There is spring between us, calm and clear and new, like the season found a home in a quiet walk with you. Spring between us, still. The first spring breeze slips through the half-open door, carrying faint scent of flowers from the street before. My notebook lies open, waiting for new lines to grow, and I feel something inside me beginning to unfold. Spring light awakening, soft and full of grace, waking up the colors in this quiet place. Every ray that touches me feels like a new start. In this golden cafe, I'm healing with my heart. The cherry trees outside are painting pink the sky, while I sip my coffee, watching hope slowly fly. No heavy burdens, just this gentle rising tide. Tomorrow feels kinder with the season on my side. I let the light decide where I should go from here, trusting every petal as the new year appears. Spring light awakening, filling up my chest, grateful for the promise in eyes open. Halfway through, I read the silence next to you. You look at me, and the room turns cold. Little by little, the day begins. Little by little, light comes in. You don't say much, you never need to. Little by little, I lean to you. Plants by the window move with the air. You fix my collar like you always care. A small smile, the gentle touch. Nothing changes, but it means so much. No rush, no sound, just this right now. And in this quiet, I understand love can be simple. Love can be kind. Little by little, the day begins. Little by little, light comes in. You smile at me, and everything softens. Little by little, love feels simple. Little by little, I stay with you. The bookstore door gave a little bell as we stepped in from the street. Dusty light across the shelves and quiet words to read. You picked a novel from the stack and flipped the first few lines, then leaned against the wooden wall and lost a bit of time. The room was warm, the day stood still. By the bookstore door, you read aloud, soft enough for just us now. Your gentle voice, slow and low, turned the afternoon into a glow. Outside, the buses came and went, but we stayed where we were. A little corner full of light and pages softly turned. You looked up halfway through a line and laughed before you spoke, like stories sometimes wander off, but never feel alone. Old books and air, your voice right there by the bookstore door. Time grows thin, every page pulls us in. No loud world, no distant sound, just quiet words and you around. One earphone each, heads leaning close together. same old song feels brand new in this weather. Your shoulder brushes mine in a quiet rhythm, and suddenly the whole world feels like a hymn. Shared earphone moment, soft and warm inside. Two hearts listening to the same gentle tide. Every note we share becomes a memory sweet. In this golden cafe, nothing feels incomplete. We mouth the lyrics without making any sound, smiling at each other when the chorus comes around. The outside noise fades into distant hum, while this tiny world of music makes us one. No grand confessions, just the simple shared delight. Two souls connected in the soft afternoon light. Shared earphone moment, holding us so near. Grateful for the music only we can hear. In this tender joy I found my favorite song. Right here with you is where I truly belong. Shared earphone, still playing on. We draw our dreams on the back of a napkin. Little lines and arrows, coffee stains and laughter.
You say someday like it's already true,
And I believe every word because it's you.
we talk about places we've never been, yet somehow I feel like I'm already there with you.
No pressure, no deadline, just open hands.
Building tomorrow with the love
We understand. The future doesn't scare us anymore. Our little map, our little dream. Every line we draw feels like a gentle stream. No need to rush, no need to fear. As long as you're here, the road is clear. Our little map leading us home.
whatever comes, whatever the sky may say.
We'll face it together in our own sweet way. Our little map, our little dream. Every step we take is a beautiful scene. No need to rush, no need to fear. This hopeful love is already here. Our little man, you're my favorite dream.
night shack open down the street, warm air drifting through the door. Someone set the tables out like every quiet day before. I leaned against the window frame, watching sunlight cross the floor. The world was waking slowly, but I didn't need much more. A little light, a simple start. In the bread shop morning, everything feels clear. Your quiet laugh still in my ear. No hurry now, no place to run, just a slow street and rising sun. A bicycle rang past the corner, pigeons scattered in the square. You waved goodbye an hour ago, but somehow you're still here. Your voice moves through the morning like a song I almost know, and in that gentle echo, the whole day moves slow. Warm bread, cool air, soft light, still there. In the bread shop morning, the day feels kind. Your small smile across my mind. No loud world, no heavy sound, just quiet streets and calm around. Through every storm I thought I had to face alone, you walked beside me without asking for the crown. Your steady hand became my safest place. In this noisy world you give me quiet grace. I used to chase the lights that never stayed. Now I thank the stars for the love you gave. You're my quiet anchor when the waves get high, my warmest shelter underneath the book-shone sky. Every breath I take feels like a prayer. Thank you for the love that brought me here, my quiet anchor. You're the reason I'm still here. We sit for hours with nothing left to prove, just two hearts beating in the same soft groove. You never asked me to be more than I am, and that alone is the greatest gift of man. If I could write 1,000 songs for you, they'd all say the same simple truth. You're my quiet anchor when the waves get high, my warmest shelter when the world passes by. Every single day I'm grateful you're mine. Thank you for the love that taught me how to shine, my quiet anchor, forever by my side. One chair left turned toward the aisle. A mop leans quiet by the wall. The menu board is half erased, like it remembers all. Someone stacks the cups in pairs, careful not to break the hush. The room is almost finished with the day's familiar rush. A final order cools untouched near the edge of table 3. Outside, the sign keeps buzzing low into the empty street. I watch the windows lose their mirrors as the night pulls in its shade. And something in the nearly closed feels easier to face. Closing time, still warm, light not fully gone. All the little tired pieces resting one by one. Closing time, still warm, nothing left to prove, just the soft and human sound of a room about to move. Maybe endings are the gentlest when they come without a door slam, when the silence keeps the last out in its hands. Closing time, still warm, light not fully gone. All the little tired pieces resting one by one. Closing time, still warm, nothing left to prove, just a soft and human sound of a room about to move. The sign goes dark, the floorboards settle, and the night comes in softly. You peeled an orange by the sink and left the pieces in a bowl. Morning sat across the counter, soft and gold. The radio gave a weather report, then faded into song. I leaned against the kitchen door and listened for too long. You said the sky looked clear enough to leave the windows wide, and all the cool air coming in made the whole place feel alive. Nothing loud, nothing new, just that light and me with you. In the orange peel sun, the morning comes easy. Your hand on the glass, your hair still messy. I don't need much to feel alright, just this warm room and gentle light. A dish towel on your shoulder, bare feet on the floorboards. You asked me if I'd slept enough. I said maybe a little more. You laughed into your coffee cup, the kind that barely shows. But I've learned the smallest parts of you are what stay with me most. The neighbor started watering plants somewhere below our place, and all the plain and passing things seem softer in your grace. One slow song, one open day, one small smile that
as mine under the cafe light. Time slows down and everything feels right. Two cups between us, no words we need, just the quiet language only we can read. No grand gestures, no promises out loud, just this sweetness wrapping us around. Sleeve touch, heart touch, every little sign. You make the simplest moment feel divine. No need to say it, I already know. This sweet warm love is all I need to grow. Sleeve touch, you're my favorite kind of home. Rain outside the window paints a soft design. Your quiet laugh becomes my favorite line. We don't need forever written anywhere, just your hand near mine and the way you care. Sleeve touch, heart touch, every little sign. You make the ordinary feel like wine. No need to say it, I already know. This sweet warm love is all I need to grow. Sleeve touch, stay forever in my own. You lit a paper lantern on the balcony outside. The buildings look like watercolor, all blurred at every side. A towel danced above the railing. Somewhere far a scooter cried, but here the world was made of quiet. And the way you leaned beside me, no one else would know how beautiful this is. A little light, a little breeze, a little almost kiss. Lantern on the balcony, turning all the windows peach. You don't have to say a thing, your silence reaches me. No thunder, no heavy blue, just this painted kind of truth. Lantern on the balcony, you make the night feel easy. You passed me half a tangerine and laughed when I dropped one peel. You said this city looks much kinder from a place this small, and still I watched the lantern move a little every time the warm wind came, and thought some feelings don't arrive loud, they just glow around your name. No hurry in the hour, no pressure in the air, just every tiny motion saying something tender there. Lantern on the balcony, turning all the windows peach. You don't have to say a thing, your silence reaches me. No thunder, no heavy blue, just this painted kind of truth. Lantern on the balcony, you make the night feel easy. If the candle flickers out soon and the rail turns dark again, I'll still keep this little color on my sleeves and in my head. How your eyes held half the skyline, how the distance felt so small, how a square of borrowed city light made room for all of us. Lantern on the balcony, turning all the rooftops sweet. Nothing rushed and nothing missing in the quiet underneath. No thunder, no heavy blue, still I'm glowing next to you. Lantern on the balcony, you make the night feel easy. Paper lantern swaying, orange in the dark.
Same old tables,
Same old cups of coffee warm.
same old laugh we share when the rain begins to pour.
We celebrate the little things that others never see.
Like how you steal my fries and
Still smile at me. Same old playlist playing softly in the back. Same old way you light up when I scratch your back.
we don't need fancy dinners or a fancy view.
This everyday magic,
Is more than enough for two.
no grand occasion, no reason to be grand. This is our kind of perfect, our kind of day. Every little moment feels like a holiday.
We laugh, we tease, we love the
Simple way, this sunny little life is the best kind of play. Our kind of perfect, with you every day.
Let the world keep rushing, we'll stay right here,
Stay right here.
celebrating us with every smile and every tear.
This is our kind of perfect, our kind of day. Every ordinary second takes my breath away. We laugh, we tease, we love the simple way. This sunny little life is the best kind of play. Our kind of perfect, stay and celebrate with me. Yellow bus stop down the road, paint fading on the metal sign. You stood there with your hands in pockets, watching clouds move through the sky. The wind moved lightly through the trees. A dog barked somewhere down the hill. Nothing much was happening, but everything felt still. You turned and met my eyes at the yellow bus stop. Time moves slow, morning light, soft and gold. You say my name and gently smile, like this quiet road is worth the while. A bicycle rolled past the corner. Someone waved from down the lane. The smell of bread from the bakery mixed with last night's little rain. You told a story halfway through, then forgot what came before. But standing there beside you, didn't need much more. Blue sky, cool air, you stand right there at the yellow bus stop. Day begins, little breeze on our skin. Nothing loud, nothing new, just a quiet road and me with you.
Blue window light across the floor, city sleeping down below. The hallway clock kept steady time while night moved soft and slow. A distant car along the road, a train beyond the hill. The world felt wide and empty, but somehow peaceful still. Dim sky, soft air, in the blue window night, everything slows. Your quiet voice still flows. No bright lights, no loud part, just a calm room and a steady heart. I opened up the balcony, the cool wind brushed my face. The stars were faint above the roofs in their quiet place. I thought about the words you said before you said goodnight, and how they lingered gently in the late blue light. Cool wind, still sky, slow time passing by. In the blue window night, the city sleeps. Your soft laugh still reaches me. The lamp burns low, the hours fall, and quiet stays through it all.
Old letters tucked between the pages of my book. Faded ink still carries the way my heart once shook. I read them slowly under the afternoon glow, and smile at how far I've come, how much I've let go. Faded ink reflection, soft upon the page, reminding me that time can heal with quiet grace. Every scar I carried has become a softer line. In this golden cafe, I've learned how to be kind. The steam rises slow, like forgotten memories. Some still warm, sun cooled by gentle breeze. I don't fight the past, I simply let it rest and feel the present breathing in my chest. No regret, no longing, just a quiet understanding of how every chapter helped me with its landing. Faded ink reflection, beautiful in its way. Grateful for the journey that brought me here today. In this peaceful silence I found my quiet strength. The light accepts me fully at any length. Faded ink, slowly turning gold.
Morning light across the window, coffee breathing in the air. Little sounds around the table, soft and simple everywhere. People passing by so slowly, like a quiet moving stream. And the city feels much lighter than it ever really seems. Nothing rushes now, nothing pulls too far. Just a little cup of coffee and a quiet heart. Slow morning cafe, light upon the floor. Everything feels softer than it did before. Slow morning cafe, warm and clear and true. For a little while, the world feels new. Pages turning in the silence, pens and footsteps blending low. Sunlight resting on the counter like it doesn't need to go. There is comfort in the stillness, in the calm from cup to cup. And the smallest kind of moment feels enough, enough, enough. Nothing heavy here, nothing I should chase. Just a little bit of breathing and a gentle space. Slow morning cafe, light upon the floor. Everything feels softer than it did before. Slow morning cafe, warm and clear and true. For a little while, the world feels new. Maybe peace is something simple, like a song you barely know. Like the warmth of quiet daylight moving soft and slow. Slow morning cafe, light upon the floor. Everything feels softer than it did before. Slow morning cafe, warm and clear and true. For a little while, the world feels new. Coffee, books and open windows. That is all I need today.
Every day with you feels like a quiet song. The same cafe table where we both belong. You remember how I like my coffee sweet, small thing makes my heart feel complete.
Every day with you the sunlight feels more warm. Your quiet laughter keeps me safe from every storm.
We don't need big moments or a fancy view. Just this everyday love is more than enough for two. No grand gestures, just this simple truth. Every day with you, every day with me, turns the ordinary into something I can see. Thank you for the warmth, thank you for the light. With you right here, everything feels right. Every day with you, this is all I need. Every day with you, every day with me, every breath we share is pure serenity. Thank you for the warmth, thank you for the light. With you right here, I found my peace tonight. Every day with you, forever you and me. A fallen petal rests upon the white ceramic plate, pink against the porcelain, delicate and brave. I didn't see it falling, didn't hear it land, yet here it lies, so beautifully unplanned. Petal on the saucer, floating soft and light, reminding me that beauty comes without a fight. Small and unexpected, yet perfectly complete. In this golden moment, I feel whole and sweet. The breeze through open doors carries distant cherry scent, while I sit here wondering where my worries went. Life keeps dropping flowers when I least expect, teaching me that joy can come without direct request. I used to chase the perfect, now I'm learning how to see the grace that's always waiting quietly for me. Petal on the saucer, such a tender sign. Grateful for the small things that make my spirit shine. In this cafe haven, where the light pours through, I'm learning how to let the beauty come to me too. Petal on the saucer, quietly enough. Curtains lift and fall with the morning wind. Sunlight spills across the table like an old friend. I hear the city waking in a soft distant hum, but inside this moment, everything feels calm. Open window melodies singing soft and clear, bringing fresher hope into another year. Every note the breeze carries feels like truth. In this golden hour, I remember my youth. Birds are writing songs I don't quite understand, yet somehow their music heals what time had planned. I close my eyes and let the warmth cover me. A brand new chapter starts so naturally. No need to write the ending, no need to force the plot. Just let the light lead me to what I haven't got. Open window melody lifting up my soul. Grateful for the way the broken parts feel whole. This cafe holds the promise of brighter days ahead. With every breath I take, I move forward instead. Open window, letting hope flow in. You drop 3 sugar cubes and watch them slowly melt. Your eyes sparkle brighter than the light we felt. We laugh at nothing like it's the funniest thing. This kind of joy is what makes my heart sing. Sugar cube laughter, sweet and light as air, filling up the cafe with a joy so rare. Every silly moment turns into pure gold. With you here, even ordinary days feel bold. You steal the foam from my cup with that playful grin. I'd pretend to scold you, but I always let you in. These tiny games we play without a single plan are the reason why I'm smiling like I can. No need for perfect timing, no need to be profound. Just this tender joy that lifts me off the ground. Sugar cube laughter, dancing in the light. Grateful for the way you make the world feel right. In this warm cafe, our happiness runs deep. These simple moments are the ones I want to keep. Sugar cube laughter, echoing softly. Lanterns glowing orange against the evening sky. The cafe slowly empties as the daylight says goodbye. I keep my hands around this half-full cup of tea, letting all the rushing thoughts inside me finally leave. Lantern hour whisper soft against my skin. The day is winding down, but peace is moving in. Every shadow lengthens, every worry fades. In this gentle twilight, my heart is unafraid. The wooden chairs are stacked like sleeping soldiers tall, but I remain here listening to the quiet call. The scent of rain outside mixes with fresh bread, and suddenly tomorrow doesn't feel so heavy on my head. I don't need answers tonight, I don't need to understand. Just this lantern glow and the comfort of my hands. Lantern hour whisper carrying me through. Thank you for the stillness and the warmth that feels so true. When the world grows darker, this light remains. In this golden cafe, I have learned to stay. Lantern hour, softly glowing on.
Pages in the sun this morning, open wide across the wood. Pens and shadows, cups and daydreams, everything feels quietly good. Someone whispers by the doorway, someone laughs and lets it fade. And the light across my notebook looks like something gently made. No alarms, no crowded distance, no need to get it all just right. Only little lines of daylight, soft and bright. Pages in the sun, coffee on the side. Every word comes easier when the room is warm and kind. Pages in the sun, breathing with the day. In this calm and careful silence, thoughts begin to find their way. Bicycles go by the window like a film without a sound. Dust and gold above the counter, turning slowly all around. There are things I used to force now that I let arrive instead. Like a sentence finding rhythm, like a clear and steady thread. Every breath becomes a measure, every moment learns to flow. Like the hours in this small room, moving slow. Pages in the sun, coffee on the side. Every word comes easier when the room is warm and kind. Pages in the sun, breathing with the day. In this calm and careful silence, thoughts begin to find their way. Maybe focus is not pressure. Maybe focus is release. Like a chair beside a window, and a little borrowed peace. Pages in the sun, coffee on the side. Every word comes easier when the room is warm and kind. Pages in the sun, breathing with the day. In this calm and careful silence, thoughts begin to find their way. Pages turn and sunlight stay in. That is all I need today.